Okay, I don't think they played yet this tournament.
They have not
either.
played yet this tournament, no.
Yeah,
Spark beat Chem and lost to Aklo. Hax just lost. I think he just lost to Aklo. So they were on other sides of the bracket, so they have not played.
Aklo looking all right on winner side, but before we get there. Okay, a nice little wave shine into grab conversion. Gets the back air.
He actually caught the slide off with that nair. That was so smart from Hax, and he gets the up smash and takes the first stock pretty convincingly. In the Aklo set with Jorge, we were talking about how Spark has these, like, he plays passively a lot of the time, and then in the moments when he has the advantage, he plays very explosively. His punish is really good.
Yeah, we were actually talking about the same thing in the crowd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's able to restrict, like, he blocks off your space where Fox wants to go, right? Like, nair above you, F-tilt right in front of you when he gets close. So he plays it, like, sort of kind of far away or right on top of where you want to go. Yeah.
I want to also point out that full hop call out on Spark's part with that nair got him the kill, and that was crazy.
Yeah. Also, something we were talking about in the crowd, Spark loves, like, circle jump. You know, like, short hop and then wave land backward in order to bait something. He does it all the time.
So it's a jump block.
Okay. Up smash
Big coverage.
Yeah, Hax Money's punish game. Looking on par with Sparks, who's been ridiculous all tournament so far.
Hax is the kind of play, like, as a player, he wants to invalidate the other character as much as possible, because in his mindset, Fox is the best character objectively in the game by a significant margin. So there must be some way that Fox can invalidate Sheik, and he will do this in his gameplay. Like, he will make it as brutally hard as possible to punish Sheik. He knows all these, like, DI, that was crazy. That was a crazy fair. But, like, he knows the DI to make it as hard as possible for Sheik to punish him. He knows how to play neutral in a frustrating manner to make it so Sheik cannot hit him.
Yeah, that's different, because a lot of the way a lot of modern Foxes kind of play versus Sheik is to play a little more forward and put the onus on her to make calls. But instead, you know, like you're saying, Hax's mindset sometimes is to put the onus on Sheik, because what's she going to do to you from over there?
Exactly.
Gonna, like,
she has to walk in, and
something?
when you walk in, I'll just hit you.
Yeah, this matchup, I've said it many times before, is less about what Fox can do and more about what Sheik can't do.
Exactly.
From the Fox point of view, yeah.
Even the crowd is cheering for Fox. Poor Spark.
Just a couple of Fox lovers, you know.
Also, another thing, just to point out, like, conventionally, Sheik really likes the stage. Hax doesn't care, because he likes the stage more. You're not playing Fox, you're playing Hax.
Yeah,
that up tilt was beautiful.
Hax, one of the biggest proponents of Battlefield, maybe of all time.
Yes, it is. It is, like, a miracle if he ever changes the stage off Battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, Nair does knock off stage.
Up smash will...
That's going to do it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, first game to Hax.
Do you think Spark will counterpick him back to Battlefield?
No. And the reason, if I was Spark, I'd probably go Fountain.
Fountain? I think he's going to go back.
I think they're going to go back.
I think Spark is, like, he's in a similar boat where there are very optimal things to do with Sheik. Like, you see it in his edge guards where he has, like, these very, very descriptive edge guard flow charts.
Yeah.
And in his mind, this stage is the
right?
optimal stage for Sheik versus Fox.
Yeah.
Like, the walls make it harder for
I agree,
Fox
to be fair. I think it's Sheik's best stage in the matchup. But
unfortunately for Spark, this is also Hax's best stage in the Hax matchup.
But, yeah. But the way that the first game went, I don't know. I feel like Spark was at a loss due to the platform configuration and the length and all of that. At a loss for how to apply anything to Hax, right?
Yeah.
Because there was hardly a big punish, you know?
Yeah, like, he's not... You talked about this last game. It's about what Sheik can't do and not what Fox can do. So a lot of the like modern-age Fox players play in a way that'll, like, suffocate Sheik. Like the S-Fob or the Zamu-esque Fox, where they will just, like, do a lot of short hop aerials, like, try to do a lot of shine pressure on the shield. Hax and other Foxes are very content to do nothing in place and wait, because Sheik can't approach.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Hax mixes it together very well.
Yes.
The occasional lunge at his opponent, like that, you know, doing some good shield pressure.
Grabs on shield.
Sometimes just staying in a spacing where it's very frustrating for Sheik to do anything.
Yes.
Like, because you're close enough that she can't just charge or throw needles. but you're not close enough to just get dash attacked or boost grabbed without you being able to jump, do something. And
that full hop drill was amazing. It caught the beginning of Sheik's up B, and because it's a little spike, it pushes her downward, so she has to up B again because she didn't have a jump. That was so smart.
Yep. And it's just a brutal turnaround for Spark too. You know what? Like, we talked about, I think in our set block earlier, we talked about how Spark's punish game against Fox in particular has just been so strong today, but he hasn't gotten a big opening.
4 shines on his shield.
Well, one of them hit him. So 3 on the shield.
It's 20xx. I mean, what, 4 Fox in top 4?
Yeah. Yeah, there were 5 in top 8, I think.
Jesus. Well, Spark's punish game is still getting him in, or keeping him in this game.
Yeah, it's just like those conversions for the kill aren't coming from near zero like in some of the other sets.
Yeah.
The long tech chase sequences and those sorts of things just aren't coming up. And so instead, it's a very incremental, like, spaced aerials to build damage. Maybe like the beginning of an edge guard, but then he gets back, Hax gets back. It's not that long conversion from 0 up to like near 100 like we saw in some of the other Spark versus Fox sets.
Yeah. And now Spark is thinking, because he's down 2-0. This is Hax's best stage. And he goes back. So, very good start to this this game so far, but gets shined immediately out of that grab. I think it's the first time I've seen someone just shine out of Spark's tech chases.
Yeah, and I wonder how, because it seems like his reactions were so on point before.
I think Hax just tried to press shot. My guess, and I have no, like, I'm not watching this in frame events or anything, I'm guessing that Hax just shined on the literal first possible frame.
Makes it the hardest possible.
Like, literally the first one. He timed it specifically.
That feels like something Hax would have practiced, Yeah. And it's a situation you can lab pretty easily. So, yeah, and Hax is just the type of person who will eke out all those advantages. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I like the wave dash back, because, again, how is she going to really threaten you if you go back towards a ledge like that?
Yeah.
See? Gets the invincibility.
Because you know Hax is going to hit the ledge dash. 3 gravity nairs, build a percent. It's just really funny to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a very tough player versus character matchup to me. And, I credit Spark. He's usually so good at figuring out his opponents and what he needs to do, but Hax just doesn't give very much opportunity. That's the play style.
Yeah. He's been using these fairs all day, and they've been doing so much work for him. Because he's a proponent of using weak back air to knock Fox back and go for an Armada Shine. So I can see why he's using these fairs to combo into more things. Because, like, he is definitely a person who has labbed out all these percents and wants to use weak move into strong move, but knows, like, they're all intentional.
Yeah.
Every single one of these.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, everything is flashed
like that
out.
one, he did forward air into Shine.
Yeah, it's not something that, like, you can react to see where the forward air sends. You have to have, like, figured out that that's one of the possibilities, right? The just question's where to shine, not that you're going to. Yeah.
Like, he had that labbed out set up.
Forward air shine is not a very common conversion that we see. That's a Hax special.
Exactly. So Hax is destroying Spark right now. 3 stocks to 1, up 2-0. What does Spark have to do to bring it back?
I guess hit that edge guard. And it's still going.
Lord.
Wow, what a big combo. That's one of those big conversions we were talking about. It wasn't on a tech chase, but instead an aerial sequence. Oh, no, off stage. This is bad. Yeah, he's going to take some damage.
Take 51. Another one of those fairs and so much percent.
Woo! Oh,
he just kicked 4 sets of needles or something. And the Sheik.
That's 100 damage so fast off of one situation. I thought it was going to end after the first couple of hits. Hax kept it going almost all the way until the stock ended. He won 3-0 over Spark to make it back to Grand Finals.
And he's keeping it going into Grands. Welcome to the Nightclub Grand Finals. Every week, Wednesday night at... yeah, we've seen the next set so many times this year in general, but specifically this year. Every Wednesday at in a venue in Chinatown, New York City, where these two players will duke it out every single week for the most part.